Alright everybody, hello and welcome back to the Blue Valley Gaming channel, where we're going to start a brand new Banished series using randomized starting conditions. So we're going to call it Random Town, and for the map seed we're going to pop over and use a random number generator. Minimum I guess would be many zeros and a 1. The max will say about like that. So it gave us 858 104 784. So 858 104. What was it? I was so close. I thought I had it. 784. 784. Okay, now for terrain types, we're going to use the RedKetchup mod, and for terrain types, there's 52 different options here. So we'll pop over. Sorry, I know it's a little bit of popping back and forth, but that's the fun of it. So if the max is 52, it's going to give us number 35, which means I have to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Lakes is 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30 is Misty Valley. What did I say it was? 35? Yeah, 35. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Equinox Mountains. I've never done that one, so that works. I'm going to leave the terrain size and the climate and the disasters, all of those on. Now this one, I believe there's 13 different options. So we'll pop over, and between 1 and 13, 11. Okay, all right then. Number 11. So that'd be, if this is 13, 12, 11. Farmer. So it's a medium game with 4 families, medium barn, stockpile, 32 tools, 24 clothes, 1,600 food, 160 firewood, 100 logs, 50 stone, 30 iron, 3 crop seeds, but no livestock. All right. This is great because I never, ever would have picked Equinox Mountains and Farmer Start, and who knows what the seed will be. So this should be fun. I plan to keep this at my normal 50 in-game years. One thing that's going to be different than the last series is we're not going to play on 10x. We're going to play on 5x. So we'll go ahead and get our UI set up here. So we have 8 workers. That's good. Map wise, let's see what we're working with here. I wish this could be blown up just so I could show you guys better. So there's a lake up in the northwest. We've got the main river coming north to south. We have this lake not too far away. Boy, these mountains really do make it interesting. It's going to be hard to find like a central downtown area. This is going to be more like a village than it is a main city area. This up here looks pretty promising. But we have a barn down here, and you cannot discount that. What I was thinking is maybe just off the top of my head here, maybe we do a hunter-gatherer area in this zone, and we can put our housing up here. Housing, maybe fishing, and then very quickly after we get started build a bridge, and then make this our primary downtown area. Primary downtown there. We can put some stuff over here. We already have farming, so maybe we use this as our... Would that be too far if our housing is here? If we have a road straight down to this being farms? I think that could work. I think we'll go with that as our tentative plan. So I'm going to go ahead and put in... We don't have lumber yet, so the best thing are these colorful 2-story houses. We can do let's see, what do we have? Did it say 4 families? Yeah, we'll put a space between them. And that was what, like purple? Oh no, I always mess this up. Purple and then yellow. Okay, so those will be the first 4 things to go in. We'll put central stockpile there. And let's go ahead and have them gather stone here and put in our gatherer's hut and our hunting cabin. And I'm not gonna do trees yet, but that will be eventually. And I never ever start with crops, so that's a cool thing about this random playthrough, is that I can what'd they give us? Watermelon, strawberries, and tomatoes. Nice. And we'll go ahead and put a worker on that. So I think that's enough to get us started. Maybe I'll go ahead and put this fishing. What? Okay, I guess that works. I don't love it, but because I don't think it'll. Was that any better? Probably not. Maybe there is better. Yeah, let's try that. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this going. See how the little lemmings do. Start us off with some rain. Why are people standing around? We have 100 wood. Maybe I need to tell them to chop down trees first. Storage for log, stone, and iron is near capacity. Well, conveniently, I told you to make a stockpile. Did you listen? Looks like it. We're already getting some watermelon planted. Oh. Let's, yeah, get a builder. Probably gonna go ahead and remove some trees while we're at it. Might actually make sense to put in another small field here like this, just to make sure. I mean, it's still spring. They might be able to actually get something planted. And then also we can gather food since we have laborers. Okay, do we not have any stone, or did we spend all of our stone? Oh, there's stone in there. Okay. I don't know what this yield is going to be, but hopefully it's alright. It's already late spring and we have no housing. There we go. The builder should get up here. Now this is a risky move, having them go this far. They might freeze to death in the wintertime. going back and forth if this is our only storage. So we'll see how it pans out. Reserve, yeah, logs are low. Well, cut more down. I told you to cut some down. I guess that's where I already said. They, yeah, they didn't start on that yet. Okay, one house. Firewood is low. I guess that'll happen. Let's... Maybe we can find some dead wood that will help. Early summer. I might actually go ahead and put a second builder on just to get the... Once we get the housing up, then we will want probably another barn up here. Maybe over here. Because I think I want to build our... We're going to need... a lumber mill, a blacksmith, and a tailor. Blacksmith and a tailor. And then let's go ahead and put a road in. Oh man, that's... Why is that? What's he doing? I don't know what that is either, but there we go. We can go ahead and start pulling this stone out and the trees that are in this close vicinity here. I'm not sure where I want to put a mine, but we're definitely going to do a mine, like a regular mine. Probably something like... Are you kidding me? 1 dot on either side. What about here? Can we do a mine here? There's got to be somewhere along here we can do it. We have so many mountains. Might as well take advantage of them. Oh, there we go. Right here. Here. Perfect spot for a mine. Okay, get a gatherer going. We're down to 252 food. That's not ideal, but it is what it is. No, that goes down. This goes up. There we go. So their houses should be full of food. That's the thing. We have 4 houses. So they should be full of food. And working on the fishing. We're going to be putting... Alright, we definitely need to start dropping trees. Gather a bit more stone. This is all marked. Hunter is done. That'll be good. We can get some leather in. How many watermelon did we get? 600 watermelon. 400 tomatoes. Very good. Very nice. All right, this has the potential to look pretty cool here. If we get some stuff down this whole little, point area could be really nice. So. Oh yeah, I need to be collecting flax and cotton. I always forget about that once I've been playing a more advanced portion of the game. But I do need to be doing that here. Firewood is low. Well, we're trying, game. I promise you, we are trying. Go ahead and do another food grab. This guy should be, or gal should be, getting most of the food around here. So maybe out. Nope, got all that. Go ahead and chop a few more of these nearby trees. We'll get a fisher person in. Yeah, this is definitely next priority. And we do have stone, so hopefully they can get that done. That will keep them from constantly having to come down here. And eventually we want to get a bridge, and we want to put a market and our primary housing up here. And we'll do, obviously, somewhere up here more fields. Maybe along the north can be fields, and the downtown area here. I don't mind this being industrial with a few houses around to help the industrial area. If I remember right, we ran across a smaller market here somewhere that worked nicely. This one, yeah. So I'm just thinking something like a market like this size here to account for this little community. We can have some farmers here that walk down and farm this, and some people that work in the industry here, and then a bigger market for this huge area up here. Maybe over here we can do farms. I don't know. There's a lot to work with up there, which I appreciate a lot. I'm not real excited about our low or our non-existent firewood, but the lumber mill will be coming up next. A bunch of the firewood though went into the houses, so like they have 12. They only have 3 there. That's not great. They have 3. They have 24. Yeah. Here's some firewood. I know the visual isn't amazing for you guys sometimes, and I apologize. I'm just doing the best I can. But this seems to rain a lot, this weather that we're on here. Wow, I forgot how slow the years go by. This is crazy. We're already at 20 minutes into the episode, and we're still in late winter of 1. Is that really on 5x? Wow. That's a whole completely different pace of the game. I mean, it's half as fast as 10x. But I like this. It's much more enjoyable for me, and I can think about things while I'm playing, kind of talk through my decision making with you guys. which is half the fun. I mean, if I just wanted to play on extreme speed, I could just do that. But what I don't understand is why they're not cutting, not busting up these rocks. And it doesn't appear that, well, maybe it's when I put the road in. That's why they're not doing the road. Okay, great. We got the lumber mill. We need that. But we don't want to make lumber. We want to make firewood. We need lumber for the tailor. But we have other things we need before that. So we want to find iron ore. Is there any in the main area? Oh, there's a little over here. Yeah, let's grab that. I think they'll come down along the coast. I hope. Okay, there's a batch there. Perfect. Perfecto. I guess we could grab this copper out also. I just don't want to be spending all of our time collecting things and then, you know, have the people starve or so whatever. Well, that's surprising. I would have thought that the gatherer there would have already gotten that. What's the hunter getting? What'd you get us so far, hunter? Leather, great. Boar and venison, good. So we have fish and roots up here. Yeah, we're probably going to need that market sooner rather than later. But with our population being so low, it feels a little bit silly. Tomatoes, watermelons, some of the original potatoes, and boar meat. Tomato, watermelons, potatoes, roots. They only have potatoes. That's rough. Watermelon, tomatoes, and mushrooms, and boar meat. Good, good. Not a bad variety to start with. We'll be getting some of these strawberries in for this year. Year 2. Is it too early to build our bridge? I don't think it is. But I tend to be a little... I rush a little too much. We have plenty of resources here that we need to be dealing with, I think. So maybe hold off and build the bridge next episode. This is a lot of fodder thatch if we end up going one of those routes. Now, one thing I thought about randomizing with you guys was I thought about taking the different types of economy. So what I mean by that is, like, we could do, in the RedKetchup mod, there are, what are they? So there's jewelry. We could do a jewelry. We could do armory and make weapons to sell. We could essentially have a perfumery as a way to make money. There's just, you know, a couple different things, like what if we did a bunch of brickworks or glass works, or have candles as our primary export, or the salt mines. You know, we could just put in a bunch of mines and have that. We could say that's our primary economic force, just as a way of giving the save a little bit more character. And I hope they come down and get these. I think I'm going to try. It doesn't always work, but I think I'm going to try prioritizing the deadwood and see if they come down and get that. Also that. So I don't know. I don't know quite how I want to do the economy with a save like this. We have this lake up here that we can obviously build, and unlike in the past where some of the other builds I've done, the lake was on the main river where the trader's coming in. This is not. So I mean, we could just cover this if we want. So that could be helpful if we get into a food situation here. I'm actually, at this stage, we're stable with how few people we have, but we really want to get our blacksmith and tailor going sooner rather than later. We're gonna have a critical point that we don't want our young people to get too old that they're not able to have kids, but we also don't want to expand too quickly and run out of our vital supplies. So it's going to be a nice little balance. We're going to need to get a school up sooner rather than later as well. So we have plenty to keep us busy, I would say. Build a little road over for them. The mine is getting there. Needs more stone. I don't think I marked all that stone, so we'll have them grab that. Yeah, I think we're off to a good start, and we should be able to build our bridge over to the other side in the next episode. We're at 26 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it here. Thank you guys so much for checking out this new series. If you like watching Banished, this is my playthrough style. So if you like this sort of methodical explaining style, if you like the RedKetchup mod, then definitely, consider giving the channel a subscription, give the video a like, and then you'll see the episode 2 as soon as it comes up. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.